guys, we have first today Mr. Adnan, who has come to speak about especially the topic, is privatizations of railways good for India? That he is going to talk about. And now, Mr. Rizwan, you can start. I request all the students sitting here in the class, please be complete silent.
Okay, a very warm good morning to you all. My name is Adnan and I am here standing before you to tell you my opinion on this particular topic. Is privatization of railway is good to make you clear the definition of privatization, that what privatization actually mean. So privatization is the transfer of public owned company to the private sectors, to the private corporates. It is the transfer of public company to the private company. And let us more clearly about this. Let us consider here is a public company and here is a private company. Public company is run by the government and government will take all the responsibility related to it.
Sound is going to your voice. Yes, sir. Okay.
And government takes all the responsibility related to it, and whatever profit comes from business, it is used for the service to make more convenient and efficient for the public. And the very most important thing that the government do is they use this money to make the service, they always try to make the service affordable so that each and every person can use the service and afford it. But at the same time, if I talk about private companies, so private companies always run by the investors. Investor run on the company, investor invest in company, and whatever is the profit comes from business, it directly goes to the investors. And here is the question arises that is the privatization good or not? Now I am not talking about privatization of railway. Now I am just talking about privatization is good or not. So according to me, privatization is good or not is depend on the situation and condition. Okay, what is the situation here and what the condition of the company is it? So mainly there are two reasons why the company converted into the private company. First is when the company is getting too much loss, and second is when the company says that it will be better, it will be good for the publics if it is in the private sectors because of good service and easy, it will make easy for the public. And now I am coming to the topic. These similar reasons comes from the government, that the government says after privatization of railway, public will be more satisfied because now the government sector are not working properly, and if it will be privatized, the service will be more good and easy. But the main reason the government says that the railway is getting too much loss, the railway is facing too much loss, and so the question arises why railway is facing this much loss. So it can be seen by railway faces too much loss because but let me tell you first some facts of railway. Railway in India, Indian Railway is the fourth largest railway network in the world, and about 22 million passengers travel in train on daily basis in India. And if you forget about 22 million, let me tell you my story. My village is between Jale and Kamtol. In this route, Jale and Kamtol, and whenever I go to village, I always take ticket. But whenever I come from village with my some village friend, and when I go to buy tickets, my village friend always say, why are you going to buy tickets? You are wasting your money. The ticket is not checked at all. And he say, the money you are wasting on tickets, we can eat something of this, right? So, and trust me, I have never seen a TT checking tickets in the railways in this route also, in this route mainly.
And that is especially your route.
Yes, in this route. From Darbhanga to Sitamarhi and Raxaul. Yes.
Okay, in that route, normally you don't find the TT.
Yes, normally I don't
After
find.
the video, perhaps they may come there.
Okay, maybe.
Possible. Possible. Yeah.
and the main thing and the main concern here is
Have
that
some more volume, please.
yes, of
Yeah.
course. And the main concern is here, the TT are not working, they are not working properly. The officers of railway are not working properly here. And the government says if it will be privatized, it will work. And why not now? Why not now it is working? They say that it will be privatized, then it will be work very, very smoothly. But I ask, why don't now? Are they not paid now? They are, of course they are paid now, but they don't work because the government is not caring about this. Similarly, if you tell me any one of the government school which is where the students are being taught properly, there is no school except Delhi school. And Delhi is exception because the government is caring about education. Government is motivating the teachers to teach their students. But in Bihar, the government does not care about students. The government does not care about overall the education system. They only playing the politics of religion and caste. So my clear opinion is that the privatization of railway should not be there, and I am opposite to this privatization. Thank you.
Okay, great. So 1 minute. Do you want to ask anyone questions?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so you are directly telling that the privatizations of the railways should not be there because mass. If you talk about the people, loads of people they travel.
Yes.
The poor persons are also traveling.
Yes, sir. I ask if you have a regular customer of 22 million people on a daily basis.
How the government, how
Yes.
the railways can be in the loss.
Yes, yes,
It's
yes.
not proper adjustment is there.
Yes.
Right.
They are not
Controlling
caring
is not
about it.
proper there.
Yes.
Right. And maybe like if the TTs are not coming
Yes.
in some of the areas, suppose
Yes. They are not checking
might be
tickets.
because of lack of TTs.
Yes.
If you talk about the vacancies and all,
Yeah.
how many TTs there is a requirement,
Yes.
maybe number of that less, that's why it's a bit.
Yes, it is a lack of
TTs are not coming in
management
particular
here.
areas and all that, that's fine.
Yes, sir.
And no questions you want to ask from here? That's what, can you all clap for Mr. Adnan?